Hey, Grant. You made clear that that call in New Hampshire was a fake with the president's voice, and that was discouraging people from coming out to vote. Does that mean that he would encourage people to go out and vote in New Hampshire even though he's not on the ballot?
I'm not going to speak to an ongoing election. I can't from here. I'm a federal employee. I cannot speak to this. I can't. I would refer you to the campaign. I cannot speak to that from here.
And then a quick follow from, I think, Friday. I know that the president, through his chief of staff, apologized to Asa Hutchinson, who is a defeated candidate. I know that he didn't agree with those words in the DNC statement, but does he fear that the DNC has taken its eye off the ball as far as trying to win over disaffected Republicans with that?
I'm going to be very careful because you're asking me essentially about upcoming election, an election year that we're in, so I'm not going to speak to the DNC. I would refer you to the DNC themselves. But I reiterated that the statement that came out from the DNC, that I can speak on behalf of the president, that what was said and what was in that statement did not reflect this president. I just don't have anything else to share beyond that.
Thanks, Karine. Governor Whitmer was on Face the Nation on Sunday, and she talked about the abortion issue, and she said that it would be good for the president to talk more about it, and she also said that he should use more blunt language. What's your reaction to that?
So in a few minutes, you're going to hear directly from this president. He's going to be meeting with his task force. It is the fourth time he'll be meeting with this task force. The president has made it very clear that women across the country should be making these deeply personal decisions about their own bodies and not politicians. He'll continue to stand for that. He'll continue to stand with overwhelmingly majority of Americans, and you know, he believes and agrees that that reproductive freedom is a fundamental right. It is a fundamental right. Within, I believe, if my timing is right, within the hour after the decision was made by the Supreme Court to overturn Roe, you heard from the president. He spoke passionately about it. He spoke forcefully about what had just happened, freedoms being taken away. And at the top, I talked about how 21 states now have bans on abortion or some sort of restrictive ban on abortion or restricting rights on that, and that affects 27 million women. 27 million women. So you're going to hear from the president, and like I said, in a few short minutes, you'll hear from him, and he'll speak directly to this. And he's been very, very clear he's going to stand with the majority of Americans on this.
Another issue, the president's going to South Carolina on Saturday. He's going to spend the night. Do you have any more information about what he's going to be doing?
We'll have, I believe the campaign will have more to share on his trip to South Carolina. I don't have anything at this time. All right.